What's your favorite sport?
Lacrosse.
What's my favorite sport? Lacrosse. My favorite sport's basketball.
Oh, okay. I like uh mud wrestling.
Mud wrestling.
Yeah.
I really like RC car racing. Yeah, it's kind of weird.
I like RC car like drifting and stuff.
Oh,
I
thought zombie was
I'm
gonna pull up
moving on.
something
I don't
awesome.
we don't need to show mud wrestling. It was a joke. I'm joking. Oh.
Move on.
Hello everybody. Welcome to Level Best, episode 85. I'm Sherman Cool. This guy's a dirty tooth. And you are very nice looking. You're looking really beautiful today.
Just move on.
This show is all about us, our love of video games, and anything else that comes to mind in the moment because we record this show live right here on Twitch and YouTube every other Saturday night, twice a month for your viewing pleasure.
Yes.
We'd love if you guys joined us for the live show like so many people do here throughout the night. But for now, I just want to know how you're doing, Tooth.
I'm doing pretty good. Pretty good.
Are you much of a gambler? Do you like to gamble?
I like to play like the quarter drop games, like the one where you drop the quarters in and they like it has a platform that's moving.
Yeah. And it pushes the quarters off.
Yeah. I like to play those. I like to play them more if I don't have the quarters and somebody gives me the quarters.
Sure.
I think I would like gambling if somebody was like, "Hey, here's $1,000, go gamble it."
I hate gambling, man. I'm not a lucky guy.
No,
it's just not in my nature to win a game of chance.
I think I would like to pull the like slot machine, but it's you don't actually do that, right? It's a button.
I think some machines still have it, but like usually it's just a button that you mash.
Yeah, that's not fun at all. I
Yeah,
want to pull the thing. I want to pull the thing, and then I want to hear it like see it spin, and I want it to stop, and the sirens and like coins like coming out of the machine.
I want everyone around me to know I just won the jackpot.
Yeah, that'd be cool. That's what I want.
But no, you won't win the jackpot. Nobody ever will, and so you shouldn't gamble. That's our PSA for today. Don't gamble.
My gambling extent is the video game that I played that's trying to gamble your way to stay in purgatory instead of dropping down into hell.
Yeah, that's safe.
Yeah.
That's safe gambling.
Yeah.
Well, cool. Just curious. We were talking about before we went live. We were talking about CS:GO and the crate openings and how the rarity for the different stuff you can get goes. And I don't know. It just doesn't. I've never been into that myself.
It's so lame. Yeah. It really is. Like I feel like and I don't know what the community's like. Probably bad. So I'm gonna say this anyway. If that's like the height of just like peak happiness that you have experienced, oh my god, dude, that's so lame. That's so lame.
The only thing I can compare to that is when Rocket League used to have trading. So I'm a big Rocket League guy. I like Rocket League a lot. It used to matter what you got from the drops and like the items that you had, because you always had a potential to trade with somebody if they wanted that item. Like there was this whole economy, and then there's also this whole black market about like buying stuff online, and then a random person comes into your party and gives you the item, trades it to you because you paid for it online or whatever. And that's like, I don't know. That's also kind of cool though, because you can just get what you want.
Yeah.
But I don't know. There's probably something similar with CS where you can just, there's a whole market on Steam. You can just buy the thing for thousands of dollars or whatever.
Yeah.
But still, if you're in that sphere, I imagine it's probably pretty hype to get that crazy rare, ultra cool looking gloves for your game,
Yeah,
So
you're just trying to hype them up. It's lame.
more power to them, I say. Spend your money, do it,
Lame.
and just be happy. That's all I want. I want people to be
Lame.
happy.
And the items you get are ugly as hell. Just
Some of
saying.
them are cool looking, but yeah, I have to agree. Some of the items, dude, are just so hideous.
It's awful. It's awful. Ugh.
Yeah.
All right. Go
Anyway,
gamble somewhere else. Go to a casino. You'd be better off.
don't gamble. Don't do that. Don't do
Go
any of this. Don't
go
spend your
gamble.
money.
Go
Save your
gamble.
money.
They
Steal
might have a
money
hotline for this.
steal money from your grandma and take it to the casino.
Don't steal money. That's worse than gambling.
What? Don't listen to me. I don't
You're a
know.
bad influence, man. You're a bad influence for all the viewers out there.
I never said I was a good influence. Just know that. I didn't say it.
Well, good. You should never say that. Anyway, before we get into the episode tonight, real quick, if you're watching on YouTube or if you have a YouTube account, I don't know anybody that doesn't have a YouTube account, go to Level Best HQ and subscribe.
Do it free. Freebie.
Do it free. Also, we just uploaded our player pass for Parking Garage Rally Circuit.
Yeah. And we
And,
have a new video that'll drop tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah, where we play some games. Steam Next Fest.
That's right. And then we also have other stuff in the works at all times, but some
Yes.
things take longer to put together than others. We're a small 3-man team here, so we just do our best. We just do our best, our level best,
Our
if you
level
will.
best.
Mhm. Which is why you should also join the Discord so you can join the show, suggest topics to talk about, and also so we can get a community together to perhaps bring life to some of these player pass games that don't have much life, but we still want to try, like, to their full glory.
Yes.
So we can bring some people in, maybe get something set up where we can play some of these player pass games, and have a good time together as a level best community. All the level besties all together playing games.
We could do our level bester. You know?
Anyway, I think before we get into the rest of the show, I think our resident rep Zombie has a fun little trivia set up for us. Zombie, what the heck did you do?
Yeah. This on the last episode of the Level Best podcast, Tooth and SMC worked together to make a tier list of some of the games that were made or revealed during this year's Summer Game Showcase. Let me pull this up
Took
real
forever.
quick.
Took the whole episode.
Yeah, it took
It's
way too long. So this time, they will be working against one another in a game I like to call How Well Do You Know These Level Best Guests by Their Favorite Video Games? So if you, the viewer, don't know, back when this show used to be called Mustache Ride, that's like ancient times by now, Tooth and SMC would have a special guest on the episode every 10 episodes or so to come along and do an episode with them. I was one of them. There was Shark Shampoo, which was episode 10. Next was me, then it was Sklarf, then Captain Clutch, and then Alan on episode 60. So what I did is over the past few weeks, I reached out to every single past guest of the show and asked them what their favorite games were, like their top 3 or whatever, in order to sort of
Dang.
test, just to test, how well these two hosts right here, or over there somewhere, you guys can't see my face on stream right now. That's okay.
I'll put you back.
Just to, no, you don't have to.
Zip.
To see how well these two hosts actually know the guests that they brought onto their own show, to see if they're responsible hosts or if they're just using their guest name for clout, which totally, honestly, isn't beyond these two, if I'm gonna be honest. But anyways,
I don't have high
onto the
hopes.
rules.
I don't have high hopes.
Dude, this
You'll be okay.
all I have to say is that freaking top right thumbnail, episode 30 with Sklarf, still easily the best thumbnail that we've ever produced. It's a banger.
Yeah.
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 So
Mhm.
good.
Yeah.
I agree. So the rules are, so just so we get this out of the way, I'm
Okay.
going to show you a slide which each guest and 4 video games You're gonna have to pick which one you think is their favorite game of all time. Then you have to keep your answer to yourself. Don't blurt it out this time. Just keep it until you're both ready and kerchunked in, locked in. But if you both get it wrong, you can guess again, but you won't gain a point. It'll just, you can keep track if you want to. And biggest rule, don't change your answer based on the other person's answer, because that's been a thing in the past. Just stick to your gut and keep it all the way until the end. I know you, Tooth.
Tooth.
May the best, may the best and most responsible host win.
Okay.
I'm gonna
You,
change my
you might
answer.
want to get rid of my face now, because I'll be blocking some stuff.
All right. See you later, zombie. Bye.
All right.
Okay.
You guys ready?
Ready.
I'm ready. Good luck, Tooth.
Good luck.
Thank you.
First, what is
Minecraft.
Shark Shampoo's favorite video game?
Wait, did you just say Minecraft?
Yeah.
That's not on there.
I was trying to psych you out.
All right,
Kerchlunk.
now, is it The
Kerchlunk.
Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild? Is it Cyberpunk 2077? Is it Grand Theft Auto 5? Or is it Mario Kart 8 Deluxe?
Shouldn't we say our answers at the same time? Wouldn't that alleviate the?
Yeah.
Okay.
If you want,
I don't
can
know,
count
though.
you down.
I don't know Shark Shampoo like this. I want to say what I think, but it could be any of these. I just don't know. His favorite game of all time. I think I have my answer.
I have my answer. I'm pretty sure I'm right, but I could be wrong because he's got a lot of hours in all of these games.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Give us a countdown.
All right,
Kirklunk.
3, 2, 1, go.
Breath
Cyberpunk.
of the Wild.
All right, I heard Breath of the Wild and Cyberpunk.
Yes.
All right, and Breath of the Wild was SMC, that was you?
Correct. Oh
Eh.
no.
Nice.
It was
Dang
Cyberpunk
it.
2077.
Yeah. See, if I would have given the answer, he would have changed his answer. I know it.
Probably. Yeah,
Yeah.
probably. I probably would have.
Nice.
I'm
All
not
right,
gonna
next
lie
one.
to you.
1 point.
1 point for Tooth.
Okay.
What is Sklarf's favorite video game? He was on episode 30. Is it Hollow Knight, Fallout New Vegas, The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess, or Super Mario RPG?
Sklarf.
I don't know Scarf like
think-
this.
I don't know him like this either, but I do want. I think I know my answer, but I don't know for sure. Oh no,
I have my answer.
it could be any of them.
It could be. I feel like he's off the wall too. Like I'm gonna say
Yeah.
one, and it's gonna be the last one I expected it to be.
Okay, all right,
All right.
I'm ready.
I got it.
3, 2, 1, go.
Twilight Princess.
Twilight Princess. Yeah.
Wow.
Oh,
Hey, let's
okay.
go.
All right, 1 point for me, 2 for Tooth.
Man,
Mhm.
Sklarf. I miss that guy. Dude, Sklarf's
yeah, It's
awesome.
been a while.
Yeah.
I've seen he's been live a little bit recently.
Yeah.
I lurked for a little bit the other day. He seems like he's doing well.
You guys should go watch Sklarf and all the guests, but
Yeah.
some of them don't stream as much anymore. But Sklarf, good dude. Okay.
Now, what is Captain Clutch's favorite video game? He was on episode 40. The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, The Elder Scrolls V Skyrim, Super Mario 64, or Red Dead Redemption 2?
I'm not gonna
This is
lie.
tough.
None of the games that I would have imagined are on this list.
But we're talking favorite game of all time. So it might
Yeah.
not be something that he plays all the time, or but it's something that like
yeah, it's
he
just
thinks is the best game of all time for him.
it's just based off of all the games that I've seen him play.
Yeah.
These are not the ones that I expected.
Yeah, I got a 25% chance of getting this right now. There's nothing else adding into it. But I do have my answer.
I have my answer.
3, 2, 1, go.
Ocarina of Time.
Red Dead 2.
I heard Ocarina first from Tooth.
Yes. Damn.
Hey, let's
Man.
go. That's 2-2, baby.
Bullshit.
Go watch Captain Clutch.
Yeah. Join his Minecraft server. Vitalcraft. Good stuff.
Nice, nice.
Now, what is Alan's favorite video game? I hope Alan's watching so you can embarrass yourselves.
Dude.
Why do you think we're gonna embarrass ourselves?
It's
Is it
messed
not
up.
what we think
I
it
don't know.
is?
I don't know.
Messed
Take
I
that
think
very
we-
lightly. That was very not hinting
No, I'm
towards
thinking
anything.
deep into that now. Oh God.
Okay.
That was
do
also
that.
that was also aggressive too. So just
Cool your jets, zombie.
yeah,
Damn.
chill out, bro. It's just a game.
Hey, I'm just saying, you're the one that's supposed to be the responsible host to know your guys.
That's
So,
fair. That
True.
is fair.
That
Yeah,
is
Alan.
true.
Okay. I mean, now, but I do worry about going with the obvious choice, but I feel like you can't go wrong. Ooh, but no, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Ah.
I think you're right.
All right. I'm ready.
All right. Locked in.
3, 2, 1, go.
God of War.
Minecraft. No way. There's no way. Is it Ragnarok for real?
What?
Oh. Is it Resident Evil 4 then? No. Super Mario 64 is Alan's favorite video game.
That's what he told me.
Liar.
No, he's wrong.
Liar.
Yeah, he's wrong.
Yeah, liar.
I think he's wrong.
Lies.
All right, plot twist.
Oh, Ragnarok
is-
Ragnarok is second. Ragnarok is second, just so you guys know. So
Okay, Tooth
I
gets
get half a
0
point.
points.
Damn, what the hell? Okay.
All right. I was on episode 20, so
Oh,
I had to
no.
include myself in here.
Yeah.
What is my favorite video game?
Oh, is this a tiebreaker? Or is this the last question?
Sure.
Or is it?
Sure.
Is it not? That's
I'm ready.
Ugh. Okay, I'm ready.
3, 2, 1, go.
Halo Reach.
Halo 2.
Who said Halo Reach?
I did.
Okay.
Damn it.
Oh,
Would you say SMC?
Halo 2.
Man.
That's 3-2.
I can't believe you, Tooth. You upset
Man.
me.
It was
Well-
between Halo 2 and Reach for me, and I
Yeah.
picked Halo 2
I'm
because
not-
that's my favorite Halo.
I'm not gonna lie. Halo, like in general, like I see you in the series. I think that I feel like you talk about Reach more than the rest of them. So I just
do.
I just have this like, it's
'Cause
in
he
my
hates
brain.
it so much.
It's in
You
my
talk
brain.
about the things you have a lot of criticism for, you know?
Yeah.
Well, when I made this, I knew that I had to put 2 Halo games down
Yeah.
just because it would be too easy if it was just Halo 2 because I'm all about Halo.
Yeah.
And I added Minecraft Rocket League just because I play that a lot.
Yeah.
So that was kind of intended for you to get that wrong too, so don't feel too bad about it.
Damn.
But for now, SMC is up 3-2.
Okay.
That's right.
So that sounds like there's more questions. I can still win.
Plot twist again. So you guys have been running this podcast this is the 85th episode. So let's see how well the co-hosts of the Level Best Show know each other. This is going to be worth 2 points. You're going to take turns, starting with SMC guessing Tooth's favorite video game and going one by one, taking turns until you both find their correct answers. First
This
one to
is
get
tough.
it right gets 2 points and wins probably.
So
Yeah.
I'll let you know that all 4 of these games are ones that I sent to Zombie.
Yeah, I believe it. You seem like a Hello Kitty kind of guy. So that's tough. That makes it tough. A little wrench thrown in there. You just got Hello Kitty. You probably have a Hello Kitty tattoo on your lower back. Like that's how I could see that.
Left butt cheek.
Okay, see. But I don't think honestly I don't think you've played through all of Breath of the Wild. I could be wrong, but I don't think you chose that. Halo 2 or Black Ops 2. That's where I'm at for you. And so I think I will go with your favorite game of all time. Ah, I'm going to say Black Ops 2. Kerchunk. Lock it in. There's no way it's Breath of the Wild. If it's Breath of the Wild, I'm pissed.
All right, Tooth, it's your turn.
Okay.
Oh. Well, let me just fill you in. I'm not sure what the answer is. Zombie and I went back and forth, and I don't think I came to a definitive answer.
Yeah, just to fill you in, I was in his Twitch stream. I caught him, and I was like, "Hey, just what are your top 3, favorite video games?" Just randomly, trying not to make it super obvious that it's for this.
Yeah.
And he would not tell me what it was. Low
It's
key
really
getting pissed
hard.
off. I'm just like, okay, well, if you if you were dying in 2 weeks and you can only play one game until then, what would it be?
Oh my god.
But yeah, he gave me an answer, so it's in here.
He finally gave up the answer. God, seeing Star Siege Dead Zone pisses me off.
What do you mean?
That game was so good.
You can't
For
harp
a
on his
moment.
favorite video game like that.
And then it got effed. It's bullshit.
Yeah, but the Star Siege Dead Zone that's here is like the golden
Is
age.
the golden
Star
age.
Siege Dead Zone.
So
Yeah.
the first week of the game, not the second week of the game.
Yeah, basically.
So he plays Rocket League a lot, but I mean, just because he's bad at Rocket League doesn't mean that's his favorite game.
That's crazy.
I'll take that. I deserve that.
He's actually talked about Okami recently because of one of the showcases. I can't remember which
Yeah, I
one.
think there's like a remaster or a
something like
sequel coming
that.
out. I forget.
He would have spent a lot of time playing Oblivion. Just from the time when the game came out. He probably has as many hours in Oblivion as he does in Rocket League. But Star Siege Dead Zone was good. That was a good game.
I had a lot of hours in that during the golden age.
Yeah, true. I'm going to lock in Oblivion. Elder Scrolls series. It's good. One of the best of all time. He was hyped about the remake that just came out. So, yeah, I'm locking in Oblivion.
Okay.
Let's go.
I was worried that from our conversation you picked Rocket League. I'm glad you didn't.
All right. Well, can you guess SMC what his is before we move on?
It's got to be Halo 2. Yeah.
Just for the record, I have played through all of Breath of the Wild.
Oh, okay. I don't give you enough credit.
Live on stream.
Okay.
Even I know this. Come on.
What about Hello Kitty Island Adventure? You played through that?
Yeah, I have 500 hours in that game.
Wow. For the record, I don't think I have as many hours in Oblivion as I do Rocket League.
Yeah,
But
it might have been a stretch, but it's like it
I
feels
do really
like
love
that.
Oblivion.
Yeah.
And I don't. Let's be real. I'm cards on the table. I'm showing you my hand. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever fully beaten Oblivion.
Dang.
I spent so much time in that game. It was my escape as a youth.
Yeah,
It was my escape because I didn't have internet, so I just like walk around, do quests, and like explore the open world in Oblivion for like the longest time, and it does mean a lot to me. So I do really like Oblivion a lot.
Yeah, that was the same for Halo 2. It was just like that kind of game for me.
Yeah, and then real quick, Alan chimed in chat. He said, to be honest, for me, Mario 64 being my favorite was nostalgia. If not for nostalgia, Ragnarok would probably be number one. That's crazy. That's it.
So we did. Wait, did we tie 3-3?
Yeah, I think we did.
No, because that last one was worth double points.
Oh, let's go.
What a twist.
Yeah. So I got 4.5. 4.5 to 3.
Mm, half. You know what? Might as well, because you won either way then.
Yeah.
Good job.
Yeah. Good.
Hey.
Good game.
All right.
I just hit you in the face. Sorry. Nice.
Nice.
Thanks, Zombie.
Thanks, Zombie.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah.
Thanks for putting that together. That was fun. Yeah, we don't really have guests on the show anymore. I mean, it's not out of the question. It's just not part of the process anymore. But if it comes up and it's something that we want to do, we'll do it. We're not against it.
Yeah. And all the guests that we had were awesome. That was a lot
Yeah.
of fun. There's a bug.
Also,
in the
shout
show.
out It's Alan, twitch.tv/It's Alan,
Yeah.
ALYNN. Go watch Alan.
Favorite
he's
game
a
ever,
treat.
Mario 64.
Nostalgia's a heavy hitter. I'd say
It is.
that's a big reason why we probably picked our favorites too. So I think
It's-
that's super fair.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, because I would say like from a game perspective, I probably have equal amount of hours in Black Ops 2 as I do to Halo 2, but it's just like that one's the nostalgic game. Like my first ever like online multiplayer game. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, dude, nice.
I remember playing the original Call of Duty and like stealing my neighbor's internet to get on in a private lobby with my friends from school so we could play
Nice.
Michael Myers on Shipment or
Nice.
one on some small map. I don't remember, but dude, good times, man. Back in the day, a lot of nostalgia associated with those early first-person shooter games. But yeah,
I remember playing like Halo when it first came out and didn't have online, so everybody would bring their Xbox so that we could play the local like together. And but my all-time favorite memory of Halo is actually when the first one came out, I was playing them all through like the hardest difficulty.
yeah.
And when I finally got through to the last one, I remember like having to go to school, not making it to a checkpoint yet, but still was
Oh.
pretty far. And so I would leave my game paused all day long while I was in school. And then I would come back and hit the checkpoint. And it was a bad day when I would be at school all day, come back and die and not hit the checkpoint. But
Oh yeah.
But
That's funny, and surprisingly enough, that hardware held up and like kept your game paused for 6 hours or whatever.
yeah, after I'd already played it for like 8.
Yeah, that's oh man, we're lucky. We're lucky we grew up when we did.
Yeah.
It makes me wonder what it's like being that age, but like in this year,
Hmm.
because there's so many other options available, so many cheaper ways to play games, and like it to me as a kid growing up. I mean, I grew up, we didn't have a lot of money, but I was able to get my hands on some stuff. It was probably later on than usual than a lot of kids, but I felt so lucky and grateful for like any games that I did get,
Yeah.
and so I'd really try to devour all of it. But even Oblivion, like I know I never finished it because there was just so much to do, such a big open world, and I probably didn't even understand or know where to go.
Yeah. It's time.
So-
It's time for you to go back and finish it.
I did start a playthrough of the remaster, and I don't know. I don't know. It's hard to find time for those big open world, really long games.
You
these
gotta
days,
find
but maybe
time.
I should.
The
Maybe
time
I
is
should make it
now.
happen.
Not like right this second because we're in the middle of an episode, but sometime
Fair.
soon.
Well, what have you been up to? I know you've been a busy guy lately, so
Yeah.
I'm curious what games you've been able to play,
So-
and what else is going on in your life.
So the main thing that's been consuming my time is putting together a new studio space. because
Mhm.
we're going to buy this house that we're in. And so now I feel comfortable doing some like renovation stuff. And so we're trying to give the baby her own room for whenever she sleeps in her own room. And so we're switching stuff around. I'm getting kicked out of the studio. My wife gets this office as an office space, but I get to build a new one. And so I'm going out to our detached garage and I've started building a studio there. This is a picture of day one. I went and got the materials and started putting stuff together. It's like an 8 by 10 room, so it's like bedroom sized, with one window in it, 6 outlets, which is nice. But yeah,
Yeah.
I started building it, and now I'm a little bit further.
Yeah.
So this
Little
is a little bit. So this is just kind of a breakthrough, but honestly, this is like almost like 2 days later because I've been like hitting it like really hard and just going in there. And so
Nice.
painted it this nice color, got a light, a new window, and then it was like 3 days ago I put the floor in. So new
The floor looks
laminate.
nice.
It's nice, right? It's
Yeah.
a vinyl floor, so it's like rubbery, but it's still like wood, so like you can roll your chair back and forth on it really nicely.
Yeah.
Painted, new windows in, new doors in now, air conditioner, and it gets frosty in there
Nice.
because it's so.
Is it really loud? I know those in window air conditioners tend to be pretty loud.
It is loud, but I insulated everything so I can like leave it on and then turn it off, and it should be good for like the whole time.
A while.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because the room that
Cool.
I'm in now isn't insulated at all, so like the air just sort of like goes away.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm stoked for it. I should be in there soon. I've been trying to get the internet company to come out and put me a dedicated line back there so I can have internet in it because I don't want to
Yeah.
rely on Wi-Fi from the house. And so,
For sure.
but I'm stoked.
Nice.
Yeah,
It looks really great. You've worked really hard on that. I'm really glad it's
thanks.
coming along. The color is really nice too. I think it's a pretty similar color to what my walls in here are.
Yeah, it's called
Just maybe a little more blue.
it's called Sub Zero or something like that. Like it's
Badass.
yeah, it's like a sick name
Yeah.
too. So excited about that. I should definitely be in there by next episode. I was hoping to get in there for this episode, but the internet guy didn't come. So
Ah.
I didn't move anything in until he comes and I can figure out where the internet's going to come in at.
And then you got to move all your whole room.
I
out
gotta
there.
move my whole room. I got a new desk
Whoa.
like frame though, because I got the same stand-up desk frame that you have. So
Yeah.
I'm just gonna like slowly set stuff up, do
Sure.
some cable management, like do the thing that I'm supposed to have done like from the start. But I'm stoked. I have a friend, he's like a sound dude, like for like bands and stuff. And I took him the floor plan and he's gonna like work out some strategic spots that I need to put like some baffling and stuff like that. So I'm gonna like build my own like sound baffles to put up too.
Like sound suppression.
Yeah, sound
stuff.
suppression
Yeah.
stuff. And so he said that I could get to the level of like almost like cheap recording studio. That's how he
Yeah.
put it. So
Cool.
yeah, I'm stoked.
And you can give me some tips for that.
yeah, I can.
Nice. I love that though. That's really cool. That'll be really good for you too to have your own space
Yeah.
away from the house too. Detached garage away from the house so you can yell and scream and no one's gonna stop you.
Yeah, that's what I get worried about now, even with my recordings. Like everything's a little quiet because I'm like, I don't want to like yell and like my grandma, my wife, my little baby that I don't want to wake up because I don't want to put her back to sleep. And she's pissed when you wake her up. She sleeps really good.
So am I.
She sleeps really good, but she's pissed. Yeah, she's just like me. I'm like that too.
Yeah, I bet.
Like, get the hell away from me. But yeah, that's been consuming a lot of time. But I have got to play a few games. I'm gonna leave the last one to last because I know we played it together and it was super
Okay, yeah.
fun. I've been playing a new mobile game, but it was like a game also. But do you know that game that got really popular, like that you match the fruit and it was like, and then it would like you were
Candy
trying to get
Crush.
all. What is it?
Like, yeah, like Candy
Candy
Crush.
Crush?
It's like Candy Crush, but it's like with fruit. Like Ludwig played it. It was like
Oh, like Suika game.
yeah, something like that. But it's
Yeah,
a
where you drop the fruit.
you drop the fruit, yeah. So I got it on mobile and I actually paid $5 for it because there was an ad after every game and
Oh
I couldn't
man,
do it. So I got sucked in. But now that I paid $5 for it, I'm gonna get my money's worth. So I've been
that's
playing
fair.
it. The top score is freaking like 4.5 million. My high score is
Yeah,
5,000.
pardon the pun. It's a fruitless effort to
What
look
the
at the
hell?
top score.
That's
It's got to be
crazy.
cheated. I feel like it's got to be
It's
cheated
got
because
it's
to
got to
get a
be
score like
cheating.
that, you got to either really min max or sit there for like 3 days straight.
Yeah.
How is that possible?
I have no idea. It's absolutely insane. But the game is fun. So, but I paid money for it, so I feel bad. But
That's
I've been
fair.
playing it a lot. And I can play it with one hand, so like that makes it nice.
Holding the baby, playing
Hold
Suika
baby,
game.
play that while she's sleeping. Good to go.
Nice.
Because I got the stepping game. I got like the one that I mentioned
Oh,
last time.
steppy pants.
Bro, I got so mad. Like
Yeah.
I raged out of that game. And then I've played this game called Straftat or Straff. I don't really know. I think
you got it.
I think it's a German word.
Straftat.
Have you played it? Have you seen it?
No, I downloaded it. I wanted to play it with Fatal Tone, but he didn't want to play it.
Bro,
So lame-o.
this game is wild. So you
Yeah, it looks
1v1
cool.
you 1v1, that's all it is. And I played I was worried about nobody being in there, but dude, I did not have a game. Like it was like nonstop.
Oh, you didn't not have a game.
Yeah. Yeah.
Gotcha.
So I constantly had somebody that came in to play against, and there's a bajillion maps. I never played the same
Yeah.
place twice. I like the weapons are crazy. It's actually like super fun and the aiming's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. It's so high paced. Like
Are
so
people really good?
the people that I played against weren't really good. Like I
Oh,
won
cool.
a couple matches. But I can
Nice.
imagine people are really good at this game.
Yeah.
But dude, it's so fun, so satisfying when you get a kill because it's like you see the person's dead body laying in there
Yeah.
and you're just like running around for longer than you should be able to after the match is over while it's loading
Oh,
the
okay.
next round. But
It's free to play too, which is cool.
it's free to play. Dude, it's so fun. I'm not gonna lie. I think it's like it's sort of like a Toaster Arena. You know, like
Sure.
that Toaster Arena was super fun, but the player base wasn't there. But this you don't have to worry about because it's only 1v1.
Well, it looks like they have a 4-player playtest. It's like I guess like a free for all almost thing. That
Yeah,
they
I
might be
did.
adding to it. So
I didn't try that, but I tried the 1v1. I thought it was a freaking blast, dude. We should play this game sometime.
Let's play. Let's record it. Make a video.
Yeah. And the people are weird. So I looked it up too, like what the word Straftat is like crime in German. So
Oh,
I don't know if that has anything to do with it, but dude, that game, it's good. I think it's good. Free game.
nice.
So
I've been meaning to play it, so I'm
Yeah.
glad you brought it up because it gives me more of an excuse to play it. Overwhelmingly positive too, which is
something
cool.
something about like a 1v1 shooting game is just fun. Like it's just so
Yeah.
much. It's so fun to like just like face off. I'm a big like 1v1 person anyway because I like that. I didn't have very many friends growing up, so it was typically like a 1v1 situation. And so
Sure.
it was like, I don't know, I'm into that. Then the last game was Peak. And I don't know if you
Peak.
want I don't know if you want to start what you've been up to with Peak or if you want to end it, but the last game that I've played was Peak. And dude, that game's fun.
That game's pretty fun.
Yeah. So
I had a good time.
it's like a climbing sim, but like with wonky like physics. You play as these little like goofy emoji looking things.
Yeah.
And there's like there's like you can get hungry, you can get weighed down, you can get injured, you can get poisoned. The like environment can affect you. You can help each other up. There's a lot of different things you can do with people, but it's so goofy. But I had a blast like just playing it with me, you, Zombie, and Alan, because I feel
Yeah.
like you just like get in these situations where I was just like running ahead because I was like, man, y'all are just trying to find the best way up, and I'm just gonna do whatever I need to do.
That's fair. I liked it a lot. It it is a little irritating of a game
Yes,
because you run out of food and then you get to points in the game where there's just no food around. Or at
zero
least it feels
food.
like it.
Yes.
Or you there were times where, oh man, I have a Twitch clip that I just took last night or just got last night. I think Alan actually took it cuz he was watching, and I set my backpack down, but it landed on like the edge of an open
Oh
luggage, like a chest, and then the backpack just went flying. And
no!
yeah, I that's it's so funny.
Dang.
Um, if we can find the clip, that'd be great because then we can just show it. But it's just it's a goofy little game. It's nothing crazy.
Yeah, it's practically like what happens is like you are climbing, but it's like Breath of the Wild climbing physics. Like you run out of stamina, and when you run out of stamina, you just fall.
It just
No.
went. It just went. I tried to set it down, and it just left. It just left me. Boing. Like I don't even know.
What are you supposed to do about that?
All my stuff just gone.
Yeah.
And so
Man.
it's funny. It's funny, I admit.
Yeah.
I laughed after the fact, but at first I was like, "Oh, my stuff." Um, so it's not like a huge negative, but there are some bugs. Like I
Yeah, yeah,
remember
yeah.
I was climbing up and I was like, this isn't gonna work. I just hopped right down. I fell like a reasonable amount a reasonable distance,
Yeah.
and I died. I don't know.
I
Maybe it
don't
wasn't as reasonable as it seemed, but
Yeah.
I didn't think I fell for that long. But the game did, and I
It's
died.
it's so weird. I feel like it must be like the surface. Like each surface must be assigned with like a specific amount of fall damage you take. Like if it's a rock versus it's grass. Like that's what it seems
Maybe.
like at least because I would fall and die like that too. There was one
Yeah.
point that I started getting my ass beat by a villain in the game that I did not know was there because I thought the game was peaceful and everybody thought I was like a lunatic,
Yeah. Yeah.
but I had it on video evidence. So I don't have a clip of it, but dude, what the
It was like a
hell?
big
This
skeleton,
big skeleton dude just beat
like
my
undead
ass.
undead hiker climber.
Yeah.
Something?
He just was like
Yeah.
beating my ass all the way down the hill and just tossing me off the edge. And I was
Yeah.
like, you bitch, I just got all the way up here.
Yeah.
I was the first
that was
one.
crazy.
I won.
I still have never run into that guy.
That's crazy.
So
That's
I don't
crazy.
know, but peak is cool. Like you crash, your plane crashes. You have to find food and climb a mountain to the tippy top. And I have never made it to the very tippy top, at the top of all 5 levels. But
Mm.
I assume there's a helicopter up there and you get saved or something. I don't know for sure.
Oh,
I just assume there's a reason we're climbing to the peak
there's
of this
yeah.
game.
I feel like there's got to be a reason, right?
Yeah, but I don't know.
Yeah, I want to
But it's
play it some
cool.
more because it seems like a cool, fun game. It's fun to play with people because it's one of those things where it's like, help me up, pull me up, and then you fall to your death. I think that's funny.
Yeah.
Personally, I think the fact that there's a mechanic or the part of the game that rushes you is it says the fog is coming, and there's like a fog that does some sort of damage that takes away all your stamina and stuff. That if that wasn't there, I'd probably enjoy it a little more because I don't like being rushed and then, you know, can't do anything. If you get
Yeah.
stuck or you have to go up a path that doesn't work out, you have to go back down, and that wastes time, and then the fog comes up. But still, I mean, I was having a blast when we played the other day.
Yeah, but there is an easier difficulty too with no time limit, but it's like baby mode and like who what self-respecting gamer wants to put it on baby mode, you know?
Zombie does. He just
Okay.
said that.
Well, if I
I
knew
think
that was a thing in the game called baby mode, I wouldn't have said anything. But
it's not called baby mode, that's just what I call it. But but I think it's reasonable cuz I think if you try for hours and hours, run after run, and you just can't make it to the end, like screw it, man. Just put it on the easier difficulty and
It's
do it. I think that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that.
it's not the fog that got me. It's the freaking blizzard map with the blizzards that happen. It
Yeah.
does so much like to you. It's oppressive. That one was the worst. So hopefully the baby mode takes that away.
Yeah, it mostly makes me like freak out and then jump off a ledge to escape the blizzard, and then I take damage because I jumped too far down, you know. Um, but I think it's fun and it's pretty well thought out, and for the most part, like I think another bug. Alan joined me last night while I was playing, and he joined in mid game, but didn't spawn on top of the ground. He spawned in the ground, and so he ended up falling and was under the map and was just looking into the void. And
Dang.
it was weird. So that didn't work. And then I also looked at the speed run time. Do you want to guess what it is?
Oh god, all 5 levels. 4.5 minutes.
No. 26 minutes. 26
Okay.
and a half minutes.
I thought there would be like some sort of like glitch and they just like slam their way to the top and it was fast. 26 minutes is crazy.
That's crazy. I can maybe get to like through the second level in a half hour, but that 26 minutes for all 5 levels, I imagine it was just some lucky easy seed because every 24 hours in peak, the map like resets. It's a different procedurally generated map.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so maybe it was just an easy one. I don't know.
Yeah, I feel like that's an interesting speed run. Like
Yeah.
that everything's like different like that.
And I imagine there's probably got to be some glitches.
There
It makes
has
me
to.
want to look up a YouTube video and
I
see
know.
if there's any crazy glitches to get really far or something. I don't know.
There's got to be. I'm sure there is. But yeah, that game is super fun.
That game rocks.
I'm into that. How much is it right now? It's like
I think it's like
$10.
$8.
$8.
Something like that.
$8.
$8 is pretty good. That's not bad.
$8 is pretty good.
Yeah, that's not a bad price. Yeah,
I would play it.
I'm into it.
Yep. Uh-oh.
Is this a glitch?
This is a glitch.
Any percent speed run in 6 minutes 40 seconds? Oh no.
Oh, how did this guy do it?
What the?
Oh.
What the? What the? Oh no. Oh, it's the easy difficulty. I think where you can't die.
So that was like the first. Oh, there's
Oh,
the guy. What?
What?
wait, he's
Why'd he
running
go?
away?
Yeah, why'd he go away?
How does he do that glitch? What the heck? He
That
just
guy,
jumped straight up to the top.
that guy
He
got
would have messed
lucky
with him.
because he absolutely, that skeleton absolutely beat my ass.
Whoa, and then bro shows up. Oh, I see. He just like resurrected him. I don't know. Because at that statue, you can resurrect people. Okay. So they both.
Emotes. And the guy jumps on him.
Whoa.
And he just bounces.
Whoa. Cool.
What?
And he doesn't die.
Doesn't die. How does he just not die? That's the real tricky part. He must like press a button as soon as he lands or something. That's
Ye-
cool. We gotta try that glitch.
Yeah, because like we just said, like we literally like fall from 2 feet up and we die.
How? When was this video released?
This was 4 days ago.
Okay, surely there isn't a patch that fixes any of this. Kind of curious.
I'm worrying to see if the skeleton guy shows up again.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, we need to do that. Dang, that looks
Yeah.
cool.
Anyway,
yeah,
Peak is fun. Peak is fun.
Peak is
Good
cool.
game.
Do it. Play that game.
I like it.
Yeah. What else? What else have you been up to?
I've been playing some games, man. I've
Yeah?
been playing a ton of Rematch, dude.
Rematch. That's a
I've
soccer
been
game.
playing. Yeah, it's a new
Okay.
soccer game made by the same people that made Sifu, which is like a martial arts fighting game kind of thing.
Yeah.
But they've done very well here for the most part. It's like surprising that there isn't other soccer games that have done something similar to this, but it reminds me of like NFL Street. You ever play those games?
Yeah,
Or like
yeah, yeah.
NBA Street? It seems like it's like a smaller experience that's not, I don't know, it's pretty tight, but I don't know, it's not
It's not
strict
like-
with soccer rules. Like there's no offsides rule.
It's not like
Um,
FIFA.
like- The keeper can catch the ball and like dive into his own net. That doesn't matter. That he doesn't score on his own team
Okay.
if he has it. I don't know if that's a rule in soccer or not, but it just seems wrong to see it.
yeah.
But it doesn't matter. Like what
Hmm.
matters is sick plays,
Okay.
tight passes around the defense, and scoring top corner sick shots. And it feels really good to do it right. And I like it.
So
I like
it's
it a lot.
so it's like I don't know, it seems not arcade, but like I don't know, like lo-fi FIFA.
I'd say arcadey.
Yeah?
It seems arcadey to me. Yeah, but
Okay.
it's also like I think what they want it to be is an esport. But
Okay.
I think they got to nail down some bugs and some little things. But overall, like I do like it. But I don't know. There's no report button. Like there's a lot of little stuff. I'm pretty sure it's
Oh,
this
okay.
studio's first multiplayer game, and so there's a lot of stuff it's missing.
Okay.
There's no report button. So like you're in a competitive game match and one person's AFK and leaves
Yeah.
and now it's 5v4 and that's really
Mm,
tough. Really
yeah.
you lose one person and it's really hard to keep to play. Or the keeper gets the ball and just kicks it into his own net. Like you can do
Aw.
that. And you can just do that over and over. I had a game I was playing with my buddy 3v3 match. So it's just in not competitive, but their keeper got the ball, kicked it into the net, and then every kickoff there's it swaps the keeper. It's a random player.
Okay.
The next player gets the ball, scores it in their own net, and they did it 3 times.
Jerks.
And there's a mercy rule. I mean, it's a free win for me, but it still seems wrong. You know?
yeah.
But there's a mercy rule when you're up by 4. And so they scored 3 goals on themselves and then started playing. And I was like, are they trying to like make a big comeback or
Yeah.
something? We just scored on them. When they actually started playing, we just scored on them once and they lost. Like it was the dumbest thing I've ever seen. Um,
They were
but it's
confident.
I guess I don't know why. Like they can score goals on their own net when there's nobody defending because it's their own net. But
S-
um,
So you can play off the box, like the bounding
yeah,
box.
like
That's
the
cool.
backboard.
Yeah,
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 you can
yeah.
play off all the walls.
That's
You
cool.
can kick it off the wall to a a teammate or to yourself. Um, it's pretty fun, man. I like it a
Okay.
lot. It feels good to make cool plays, like Zombie, and you've played Rocket League. Like it feels good to hit a passing play in Rocket League, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's like that because the passing is it's not the easiest thing. It's not like you highlight the team player and pass
Yeah.
it to them. Like you have to aim your pass.
Okay.
So half the time you pass it to the opponent. It's just how it
Mm,
is.
yeah.
But when you pull it off, it feels so good. So I could talk about it all night, but I like it a lot. It just pisses me off when I'm trying to play a good competitive game and people don't take it serious, and I end up losing or something. And
Yeah.
it's like, why am I bothering?
Yeah.
Um,
I
but I
hate
still
when
play
that
it.
happens. It's $30 though.
It's on Game Pass.
Oh, okay. Okay.
hmm
All right.
So,
So that's
but
worth it.
I think it's worth the $30. I just again, I don't think Slow Clap's the developer. I don't think they maybe were aware of the demand that this game would have.
Mm,
A lot of people like it, but they're not coming out with updates and patches at a rate that is adequate. They're pretty slow. They're putting the slow in Slow Clap.
this is my the zombie has a review up.
Mhm.
And it says very fun game with some bugs. Play with friends or else the randoms will think they're uh I'm guessing famous soccer players and never pass the ball. Update. Never
I,
mind playing with friends is worse.
oh no. I think those are characters from an anime.
Oh, okay, okay.
There's a couple soccer animes.
That's
Um,
funny. That's a funny review. Yeah, it looks
yeah.
fun. If I would play it if it's on Game Pass. I'm not gonna pay $30 for it, but
Yeah.
Game
It's on
Pass.
Game Pass, so you don't have to.
Nice.
But it would be cool if it was free to play. But
Yeah.
I think make your money. It's cool, but I think that they need to come out with updates. If they're gonna charge $30 for it, they gotta continue to come out with updates and make this game better, polish it.
It looks like it could have a good scene though. Like you said, esports scene, so
Oh yeah, and soccer is like the number one sport in the world, so it's got a lot of fans.
not to me.
What's your favorite sport?
Lacrosse.
What's my favorite sport? Lacrosse. Uh my favorite sport's basketball.
Oh, okay.
So
I like uh mud wrestling.
mud wrestling.
Yeah.
I really like RC car racing.
That's actually kind of cool.
I work with a guy that does RC car racing, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
I like RC car like drifting and stuff.
Do you have something good?
Anyway,
Oh,
I
I thought zombie was gonna
I'm
pull up
moving on.
something
I don't
awesome.
we don't need to show mud wrestling. It was a joke. I'm joking. um
Move on.
I've also been I haven't been playing, but I did play with my wife and a good friend of ours, Chunky Tuesday. We played a
Mm,
game called Bap Bap.
bap bap.
Bap Bap. And it's a free to play game.
Okay.
It's like a top down like a isometric view, a 3v3 arena combat game. Like a hero arena. It's like reminds me of that game Supervive, if you've heard of
Okay.
that,
Yeah, yeah.
or a very light League of Legends, I guess you could say, but it's like round based. You level up each round. If you win, you don't level up. If you lose, you level up. And there's different characters, distinct abilities, and it was like for a free to play game I've never heard of. It was pretty good. Like I had a good time. We played. There were people online that ended up very few. It took a minute, but there were people online that we ended up matching with, and
Hmm.
it was kind of fun. And there's a buff duck named Chuck
A
that you can
buff
be.
a buff duck named Chuck.
Uh huh. Uh huh.
Okay. Bap.
So a free to play game. This is something that it would be fun, to like for a streamer to play with their community.
Yeah.
Everybody download this game. Let's log in and play, and that'd be fun.
Is it
Um,
so all the heroes have different abilities?
yep, yep.
Okay. Cool. That looks interesting. I like the big buff duck named Chuck. That's cool.
Yeah.
Dude looks
So
sick.
he's buff as hell.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like it. I don't know. I only played it once for like a half hour. It wasn't anything crazy, but the time I had was a good time.
Yeah.
So I'd recommend it so far. But I think it'd be fun to play. Maybe we should play together, or the three of us can team up and play online and try it sometime.
Yeah. I'd be down for that.
Nice.
Always down for free to play games.
Well, how about not free to play game, but a game that's on Game Pass
Okay.
that I'm a little mixed on. It's called FBC Firebreak.
Okay. I saw you
So
playing it earlier.
yeah. It's a game that is made by I think it's made by the same developers as Control. I know that it takes place in the same universe as Control, in the oldest house with a lot of the same enemies. I think there's a couple new enemies that, but from Control, it's a it's a little bit of a confusing game. I'll say
Okay.
that. I played it on stream on Friday. At some point for a short amount of time. I didn't understand what was going on. I it left a bad taste in my mouth because I didn't know what was happening.
Yeah.
But and then I stopped and I was like, I don't know if I'll go back to that game. But I felt bad because I was like, there's more to this game than what it gave me, So I went back today and I got one good person on my team. I finally got a good player on my team who seemed to know what he was doing, and we went through every single level and beat all the levels, and I had a great time. I actually had a really good time.
Okay.
So I just think there's a lack of tutorialization.
Yeah.
There's a lot that you have to just figure out, and it wasn't too tough to figure out, but it's just I don't know. And then there seems to be a slight lack of customization,
Okay.
but maybe that's to come, or maybe I just haven't unlocked it yet. But I played through each of the 5, I think, episodes, and it was actually not bad. Like
It
very
looks
objective
confusing.
based.
It looks
Yeah.
confusing.
So basically, you go through the level. You have to complete objectives to. You're part of a team fire break, where you're tasked to go into parts of the oldest house. Which, if you know anything about Control, I mean, it's going to be confusing just by the nature of the setting. But you go into the oldest house and you basically fix stuff. You're like a team of people that go in and fix stuff, and it's like at the first level you're putting out fires and you're
Hmm.
trying to fix fans and put out fires and keep the place cool before you light on fire and die basically. And it's uh, over time I finally figured out how to beat the level, and it's hard to explain, but waves of enemies come in and you get to the end of the level, you go through that back into the elevator and
Hmm.
you're done, and you level up and you do unlock new perks and stuff. And so over time, um, I assume it gets a little bit more fun with having unlocked new stuff. But there's
Yeah.
3 different classes with specific abilities, different stuff you can do with your, special guns and stuff. Um, it's just kind of hard to explain with words.
The
But this is another one I
weapons.
think like it's a 3-player kind of game. Like the three of us could hop in and I can show you guys the ropes just like the rando did with me and I bet we could have a good time.
You know what
Yeah.
this reminds me of? Real hard.
Huh.
Redfall. Remember that game? The vampire game,
Yeah,
Xbox.
yeah,
The
sure.
gameplay looks like it. This screen right here, the mission select screen, gives me heavy Redfall vibes. The UI especially.
Huh.
The enemies, the way vampires just kind of, or not vampires, zombies, whatever, jump out of the
Monsters, yeah,
ground
I don't know.
like vampires would. That kind of reminds me of Redfall.
Yeah,
Well,
But
hopefully
I
actually,
can
this is
this.
see
better
that.
than Redfall.
Hopefully this.
I didn't play Redfall a lot.
Nobody did.
I did play it some. Huh?
Nobody did. That
I
was
know a
all.
couple people that really ate it up. I don't know. That game was hard. That game was really hard. This game, it was hard at first, but having a couple competent teammates that know what they're doing, even halfway, it kind of trivializes things.
Makes it less
But
hard.
yeah, so
I
I think it's better than people think initially. I gave it a second go, but first impressions are so important. So
Yeah.
it's sometimes you can't get over that.
I've never played Control, but this game looks really confusing. I'd be willing to play it. Some of the guns look really cool, so that's a bonus. And then I like the post-it note monsters.
Yeah, that
That
level
seems
was
fun.
cool.
Yeah, that seems
You're
cool.
walking around destroying post-it notes, but then the post-it notes can stick onto you, and then they
Mm,
stick onto you. And I think if they stick onto you enough, they start doing damage. But initially, they just start kind of covering your screen a little bit, and you can tell you're getting stuck with them. But one thing that's cool is there's a class that has like a water cannon gun,
yeah.
and another class that has like an electricity cannon gun. And so the water guy can spray a bunch of these post-it notes, and then any of them that are soaked
Yeah.
that are touching each other, like the electricity guy can come in, charge up a shot, and shoot them, and then it'll like chain and take out all the post-it notes.
Oh,
And
cool.
it's same thing with any weapons or enemies and stuff. If any of them that are wet, like you can hit them with the electricity and blast them.
Nice.
And then basically any ailments, you run back and you take a shower to
Oh,
shower off all the nasty and get your health back. It's just I don't know. Having played it, I played it for a couple hours today, and it was a good time. I'm glad I
okay.
played it again. Yeah,
Yeah, we'll have to try it. I'm willing to try that.
nice. Okay. Last thing on my list is my stupid mobile game for the episode. It's called Chainsaw Juice King.
Chainsaw Juice King. I think I saw this
Chainsaw
game.
Juice King. Yeah, I got it from an
Uh,
ad from a different game. It was one of those
get you,
ads where you
bro.
can play the game in the ad, and I was like, "Oh,
Uh,
this is kind of fun."
is it like the
Um,
ad? Is the game
it
like the
is.
ad?
It is very much like the ad.
Rare,
Rare.
rare occurrence.
Yeah, and but there aren't a crazy amount of ads,
Okay.
and it's the same thing with any other game. You just close the game and open it back up, and the ad goes away
Okay.
until next time. But Chainsaw Juice King is fun. Yeah, I don't know. You have a chainsaw, you're running around killing fruit. The What I love about it is when you kill the fruit, they start running around all scared, and then you kill them and all their juice blood splatters all over the place,
Nice.
which is kind of fun. And and then you take their juice blood and you make juice out of it, and then other little guys come and buy the juice from you, and you take that money and upgrade your stuff and go kill more fruits,
Huh.
do it again, and yeah,
So you're practically just a farmer.
yeah, like a murder farmer.
Isn't that what farmers do?
I guess they do, don't they? I don't know, but
If the crops could just run away screaming, like, no, no.
yeah, it's more like a butcher. If a butcher made like meat
Mm,
smoothies,
okay. Wait,
yeah,
you don't drink meat smoothies?
I don't know.
Oh, dude, you're sleeping on that.
Am I sleeping on the meat
You're
smoothie?
sleeping on the meat smoothie, bro.
Huh. I'll have to ask ChatGPT to give me a meat smoothie recipe.
Yeah, I can hook you up with a couple.
You can hook me up?
Yeah.
Okay.
some pork beef chicken blends and
Yeah, I think that's against my religion. I'm not a religious man either, but
that
I gotta think of something to get out of that.
yeah, a meat smoothie might make you religious.
Maybe. Anyway, man, that's all I've been playing.
Nice.
And that's about all we got time for. Do you have any final thoughts for anybody, any people at home?
Um,
I'm stoked to see you in your new studio, man.
I know. I'm so excited for it. I'm so excited for it.
I can't wait to see how you put it together.
I'm hyped. I'm hyped for it. I've never had like a space where I feel like I can just like change it like however I
crazy.
want. Like go insane. Like it's always like, oh, I'm gonna take all this stuff back down and the room's gonna go back to the way it was. This room wasn't anyway. It's new. It's all brand new. So that's
It's all new.
exciting.
It's all yours.
Yeah. Yeah. Stoked for that. So
At least you
My
already
advi-
got the ref installed.
yeah. Yeah. The roof is there.
Ah, yeah. That's good.
The roof is there.
The roof.
The roof.
That's it for us, you guys. Thanks for tuning in to episode 85 of the Level Best. We hope you had a good time. But remember, subscribe to the YouTube, join the Discord, and become part of the community. Become a Level Bestie because it'll be a good time. It'll be a good, positive choice that you can make in your life.
Being
Also,
bester
don't gamble.
is best. Being bester is better than being best.
Bester.
No, gamble. What? What? No, we already established this in the beginning of the episode. Steal
Yeah,
money
don't
from your
gamble.
grandma and gamble it.
If anything, steal money from your grandma and then keep it, put it in your savings. Buy a business one day.
I mean, if you're gambling, at least you're not doing drugs.
I mean, if you're not doing drugs while you're gambling, you're not doing it right.
All right, now we have to go because we're giving bad advice. All
Thanks
right.
for watching. Bye-bye.
Bye.